Dave. We're going to do this seamlessly without making any Eurovision-style errors. You take 2 that way, I'll take 2 this way. And then we're going to invite you to greet and meet some very lovely Austrian people. And then we'll get to Conchita's interview. She's got all these water bottles to choose from. Which one will she pick? It's a new game. So, obviously, there'll be time for your questions to Conchita. I'm assuming that we're on time. Is everyone on time? Yeah. OK, so what I'm like to do, Francesca, where are you? Still in the room? Ooh, thank you very much indeed. I see that you are actually here, Conchita, so I didn't want to keep you waiting. Lovely. So, ladies and gentlemen, in 2004, when I first went to Eurovision, several people helped me and looked after me, and one of them was an Austrian called Andy Knoll, who is the host of Austria's Got Talent. He's a DJ on ORF, and he's having a big role in this year's contest. He's a lovely person. Unfortunately, he's very talented and handsome, and you're going to hate it when he comes to the stage. But for ORF who are filming, would you please give a very un-British, loud reaction? And if you're from outside Europe, give a proper, outside London, give a proper non-British welcome to Andy Knoll of ORF.
Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I think I have a microphone on. Can you hear me? Yes. This is the microphone. There's a microphone. Yes, there's a microphone. It's the other way around. I mean, we're in Britain, but is there? Well, most of the things Paddy said are not true, but thank you. Thank you so much. This is something glamorous. I'm going to put it in front of those bottles. I'm very sorry to disturb your conference. Tomorrow, there are going to be the Austrian Media Awards, or sort of the equivalent of the BAFTAs we're going to hold in Vienna. Austrian Film and Television Awards. And there's one person here that's going to get an award tomorrow. So unfortunately, she can't be there, so I had to come here to give the award to her. And I hope you don't mind. It's going to take like 2 minutes, and then we can go on with the interview. It's going to be TV Moment of the Year. Have you seen it? The one we're talking about? Yes. Who has seen it more than like 10 times? 50 times? 100 times? You really? Well, there's one more chance to watch it. Let's watch it. Well, it still gives me goosebumps. It's great to see it over and over again. And I'm going to speak a little bit of German. I hope that's all right with you. And we need some applause. I'm sure you know when some applause might be needed. Yeah? So that's the thing. Yeah. This one is on, right? This should be a one take, otherwise it would be really embarrassing. And there's another camera. Where's the other camera? It's you up there, right? Yes. Okay. So that's how we do it in Austria. Yeah. Good. Good evening, Barbara. Good evening, Austria. This is London Calling. Ich bin hier im sehr renommierten, altehrwürdigen britischen Film- und Fernsehinstitut bei der BAFTA. Das ist quasi so das Äquivalent zur ROMI. Und da findet heute eine 60 Jahre Song Contest-Konferenz statt, die ich kurz stören darf, weil unser Ehrengast ist heute auch hier der Ehrengast. So, ladies and gentlemen, would you please welcome the Lady of Honor, the incredibly fabulous Conchita Wurst. Ich habe sie im Handgepäck mitgenommen. Es freut mich sehr, dir überreichen zu dürfen, die Romy für den Fernsehmoment des Jahres.
Vielen, vielen Dank. Dankeschön. Ach Gott, ach du meine Güte. Es gibt so vielen Menschen zu danken für diesen Moment, den ich da erleben durfte. Ich halte mich kurz. René, mein Manager. Ein unfassbares Team. Nicole, die beste Freundin der Welt. Matthias hat meine Haare so toll gemacht beim Song Contest und Tamara mein Gesicht angemalt. Und das klingt jetzt alles sehr, wie soll ich sagen, als wären das nur die Mitarbeiter im Hintergrund. Aber in Wahrheit war das eine kleine Familie, diese 2 Wochen lang, oder? Du warst auch dabei. Und das ist für uns alle ein sehr, sehr emotionales Event gewesen und wird es für immer bleiben. Vielen, vielen Dank. Dankeschön.
Fernsehmoment des Lebens fast. Muss ich sagen. Wir müssen noch kurz klären, warum heute gestern ist und du morgen, also gestern, also heute, nicht in der Hofburg in Wien sein kannst.
Weil wir in London sind.
Richtig. Und am Samstag auch noch und am Sonntag und überhaupt.
Ja, ich bin jetzt tatsächlich das ganze Wochenende da. Ich wäre gern live dabei, aber wie soll ich sagen, ich habe momentan viel zu tun. Dafür bin ich sehr, sehr dankbar und danke auch, dass du extra gekommen bist und mir diesen fabelhaften Preis überreicht hast.
Sehr, sehr gern. Dann würde ich sagen, zieh du hinaus, weiter die Welt zu erobern und ich will wieder zurück nach Wien und trinke in der Hofburg ein kleines Bier auf dich. Conchita Wurst, ladies and
Dankeschön.
gentlemen.
Vielen Dank.
Yes. It's a one take. No, the prize is for real. And I think it's beautiful. It's
Maybe to explain.
yeah,
I
really,
think we have to do it
it's
again.
yeah.
That was a nice rehearsal.
No, that
Many good things.
really is the equivalent of the BAFTA in Austria. It's TV moment of the year.
Is it a man or a woman?
It's well, who knows? No. This is Austria. It's Romy Schneider was one of the most famous Austrian actresses, and the prize is named after her. She was great, you're great, so it's a very good fit.
Thanks.
Andy, no, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank
See you later.
So, our own welcome now. Ladies and gentlemen, once more would you welcome to the stage Conchita Wurst. Hello. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thanks. Thanks.
So, thank you so much for coming. It's lovely to see you.
Thanks for having
Coming
me.
back. I remember meeting you, or when we and the fans in the UK met you for the first time last year in the Café de Paris.
Yeah.
And really no one knew what lay ahead. Did you feel you would ever win 1 year ago?
No. I didn't expect anything. I didn't felt anything like winning or something. And I wouldn't dare to think about it during this Eurovision time, if I'm honest, those 2 weeks of rehearsing and being in Copenhagen. And after the semi-final, people wouldn't stop saying by passing on the hallway and stuff, you're gonna win. And I'm really like, please don't say that.
Just leave me
please,
alone.
because and even the moment I have actually won, because the last thing you would do is doing the math and starting to, there are no 3 countries left. I just thought there was this glitter, raining down. And I was, no, stop. There are still countries to go. Why would you do that? That's bad luck.
And bad manners. You were a very gracious host, and you won with one of the biggest points margins. And I think it's fair to say you changed perceptions of Austria for many people. Did it feel that big to you?
Well, I wouldn't really dare to say that I changed anything, because, I got so many messages, with social media. People are very fast by sending informations, and there were people out there truly saying that they got inspired by what I did and said, and I really can't. It's hard for me to believe, but because it's just me, it's just me saying what I think is right, and that's not the ultimative truth.
But in show business, everyone goes on a journey. Everyone is on a journey, and yours, from a very small conservative part of Austria, and in Britain we love to use the word conservative about Austria, they go together, and then you're on the Eurovision stage. And tell us, if you don't want to talk about what you changed in Austria, tell us what changed in you this year. Tell us about going to the Golden Globes, about what kind of a life you've had since winning.
Everything changed, and I'm basically living my dream, and I really accept that very thankfully, because it's I still can't believe that there are actually people out there all around the globe knowing my name, listening to my music, and getting all these invitations like the Golden Globe you mentioned. That was just, being in one room with Meryl Streep, getting the same air.
Stealing her shoes.
That was, no, seriously, that was one of the highlights, and having a little chat with Felicity Huffman on the toilet. It was really one of the most intense, but it was really a great experience. And I met Ban Ki-moon, one of the most important people when it comes to human rights, and even the fact that he found it necessary to meet me was just mind-blowing.
And we've been talking a lot in the boring part of the day about what makes us European. Did you find that Americans had heard of Eurovision? Were you the first time some of these people had heard of the event?
Well, going to Los Angeles and meeting some, especially people from the LGBT community, they said, well, I haven't heard from Eurovision before, and I think it's fabulous. And I thought, yeah, we know. Why don't you know? But some people heard of the Eurovision because of they heard of the bearded lady winning it.
One thing I know about you, because I saw this for myself in a small venue last year, is your love of a good song. And we've done lots of talking today, and we haven't spoken about what makes a great song. What is the answer, do you think?
A great song is obviously for each and everyone a different kind of song, but at the end of the day it needs to touch people, it needs to be authentic, and for me every song that I sing, whether it's my own or a cover, I really feel it as it would be like when I sing My Heart Will Go On. I see myself channeling Celine Dion and being Celine Dion in this moment. But no, seriously, I think well, at least that's what touches me, authenticity.
And Celine Dion is a massive influence on you. And you sang My Heart Will Go On for us in London last year. Why do you like that song? What is about, if you think about it, maybe you want to sing a little bit of it. What is it about it?
Well, with My Heart Will Go On, it's ridiculously dramatic, what I love. It's so much drama, and it gets bigger and bigger, and I just love that. And by Celine Dion, I think we experience so many artists over the time getting better and better and better. But Celine Dion, I've seen videos of her at the age of 11, 12 singing flawless.
And she's a bit of a diva.
No, she's not.
Is she nice?
Yeah, I don't know her, but she's nice. Well, do you think she's a diva?
Well, you hear things about her, don't you?
No. No.
But do you think there's a duet one day coming?
Well, I dream of singing with her, but I wouldn't dare to ask, if I'm honest.
Rise Like a Phoenix, a lovely song. Love is a bad word, but a song that you chose to perform static. We spoke about that earlier.
Yeah.
And how did you take that decision? All of the technology on offer, you could have swept out, you could have moved, but you stayed static. Why did you take that decision?
Because I just love to stand still.
Also, we are seeing you in the green room this year. We will see you, and Austria's hosting. And we've seen that the fans are booing Russia. They booed them in London, they booed them in Copenhagen. What do you think of the booing of Russia?
I think that's awful. I really, because especially in Copenhagen, experienced this situation, and those two girls were singing their heart out, you know, doing what they love the most, performing for so many people. And it's not them to blame what is happening in Russia, you know. I mean, I understand it that the audience wanted to send a message, but it was on their backs, and that's just, I feel so sorry. I felt so sorry for them because they were just singing like everybody else, and it's nothing to blame on them. They should get applause as everybody else.
And you'll be in a powerful position. If it happens again in Austria, you will be in the green room.
I have to turn into everybody's grandmother.
Ah.
Yeah, I will say, don't you dare. No, seriously, I don't think that's okay. Because these are artists, and they have nothing to do with those ridiculous laws.
Can we talk about Tom?
Sure. Where is he?
So I alluded to the journey that in show business everyone goes on.
Yeah.
And Conchita, yours began with Tom.
Exactly.
So did he like Eurovision?
Oh, he loved Eurovision. No, truly, I'm a Eurovision fan as long as I can remember. And I watched it with, you know, that was a family happening. And by the age of, I don't know, 7, 10, something, that was the only night where we were allowed to stay up late. You know, I mean, that was reason enough to watch it because, well, yeah, party. But over the years, I truly fell in love with the songs, the drama, the costumes, the light, the fans, and all that, you know. And year by year, and one day I said to my mom, you know, one day I'm going to be there. And I really tried hard for years and years to be on this stage, and I really bothered the Austrian broadcasters so bad.
And you were runner-up. The public voted for you in large number in 2012, I think.
Exactly.
But when did it become clear to you that it was Conchita's shoes that were going to put you on the Eurovision stage, not Tom's sneakers?
Well, that was, I made a decision about, it was 2011. You know, I'm doing drag since I'm 14. But not in a regular way. And in 2011, a friend of mine offered me to host a burlesque show, and it was every Saturday. And I thought, okay, I'm going to do it as a bearded lady because I don't want to shave every week. And so that's how Conchita came about, and I really enjoyed it. And even in this, where you might think it's a very open-minded scene, I earned kind of criticism. And I realized back then, okay, wow, this beard actually is way more than I thought. And
it's not glamour, it's not lipstick, it's confusing.
Yeah.
I want to move off this with one last question, really, which is...
We already reached the last question?
No, just about Tom. A last question about Tom. Which is...
I love to talk.
I think they love to listen. Has the rise of Conchita put Tom down? Is Tom smaller because Conchita is bigger?
No, definitely not. With being Conchita and Tom in my private life, everything is so well balanced that I can really live 100% in every way of my life.
Are you sharing your private life with someone?
With my friends.
Plural.
Yeah, many of them.
Any one special one?
No, I'm in love with my life, you know.
So
we can talk.
And of course, you just when this question has been asked much better than by me in the past, you told interviewers, "Look, I'm a gay man," and the contest has got these gay followers. What do you think about all the millions of people who are straight who love the contest? Do you think it's a bit too gay?
No. I mean, I didn't create this rule, so I'm just quoting. In show business, you better keep it gay. Because that's entertaining, I think. I mean, obviously, that's not a secret that most of the hardcore Eurovision fans are gay men.
In the stadium, who come every year.
Which is great. I mean, we party hard.
Yeah.
So, what a great audience.
And also, what's changing? Because obviously, one of the reasons why Russia and the West have clashed is over gay rights. Do you feel that people have come out because of you? Have you heard from people whose lives you may have changed by being on the stage of Eurovision?
Well, yeah, as I mentioned before, I got many messages where people wrote me like they got inspired in any way, and some of them came out, some of them just changed their life by saying I was a secretary for, I don't know, 20 years and I'm over it. I just want to, I don't know, feed cats or something like that.
Just do things differently.
Exactly.
Can we stop worrying about gay rights now? Is it okay in the West? Is the job done?
No, definitely not, because just the fact that we still have to talk about sexual orientation, the color of your skin, your religious beliefs, this is a sign that we haven't reached equality, you know. We are not on the same level. It's still people, I think, most of the conservative people mix up or speak out to everyone that a sexual orientation is creating a character, which is not true.
Let's come to questions from the room in just a second.
Sure.
This year's contest, have you seen any songs you like? Is there any performances that you're looking forward to seeing? And, you know, what kind of song would you like to succeed? What kind of thing would you enjoy watching?
You're asking me for my favorite?
Yes.
How dare you? I can't, I'm hosting.
Oh.
I'm not supposed to say things like that. I have to be completely honest, I haven't heard every song yet.
Okay.
But from the songs that I heard, I think that it's really hard this time to win, because all of them are very strong and very, very different. So it's going to be very exciting.
Close.
Yeah.
There's no stand-up favourite. I wonder about the green room. I mean, sometimes it's a job been done very badly,
yeah.
I think. Some of the hosting, we can agree, has needed to be improved, Conchita, in the green room.
I'm scared now.
No. But with you, someone who's been there, all the artists know you know their pain.
Yeah.
They're going to look forward to you coming and sitting on their little couch.
I don't think so. And that's why, no, seriously, because I know it myself. The lovely host of last year was sitting next to me, and she did this talk, and I was just thinking, please don't talk to me. I can't, I have to watch this, I have to wait. Please, would you mind? And I think that could happen to me as well. You know, and I have to talk to them and the camera, and I'm like, smile, there's the camera, please say something. You know, yeah.
I think many people would say you're going to put them at their ease because you understand like nobody else. And I'm sure you're going to do a fabulous job. I'm looking forward to seeing you. Are you rehearsing at the moment? How's it going, the rehearsals?
Well, we're not rehearsing yet, but I'm very excited and I'm nervous. I have to be completely honest because it's a live show, I heard. And so, nobody told me that.
Is it an exciting thing to witness your capital city change because of you? I've asked this to other winners, and you get the contest, but then you come home and you think, every hotel room's gone. The cab drivers are going to go on holiday after Eurovision because of all the business.
Yeah.
And you and your team have done it, Conchita. You've changed
You know what?
Vienna.
what is so beautiful about that, I never experienced a whole country focusing on one event, focusing on one huge project, on the biggest music event on the planet. And that's just so great to see that each and everyone is totally motivated, totally into it, creating, I don't know, special this and here and there, and they're a public figure. And it's just so beautiful that everybody is, you know, going for it and so excited. And that's just beautiful.
So are you. And also, you're putting all the time into all the events. You're saying yes to lots of things you should probably say no to.
Really?
I'm just talking about this for now. But I feel that we should ask in the room now, many people here are your fans and they know more about the contest than me. So we've got microphones. So we have some questions for Conchita. Here's one. Can we pass? There's another. And you're holding up a flag. Or is it your dressing gown?
It could
Here,
be.
wait for the microphone.
Hi, my name is Juan. I came from Argentina for this.
Oh,
Argentina.
Argentina.
Do you have a question, Juan?
Yes, well, actually, Conchita, I don't know if you're aware about how much you were in the press last year in Argentina, and this year, last week, in Argentinian press, it was mentioned that you present your autobiography. Few channels has been transmitting that you won the Eurovision Song Contest, and now they are following your career. And more than 1,000 Argentinian fans are planning to be waiting for me to be here today, to ask you if you are thinking to come to Latin America.
Are you kidding me? Of course. Of course. I mean, my name is Conchita. Where else should I go? Sure.
So I think that's your answer. Will you pass it along to the left, Juan? To your left, to your right, I beg your pardon, Juan. Did you have a question here? No. It's over there. Lisa, you've got no microphone. Do we have a microphone on this side? Yes.
Thank you. Hello, Conchita.
Hello.
Okay, first comment, the video yesterday. Wow. Okay, back to Eurovision. We've been talking a lot today about national branding and national identity. So I'm interested, when you stood on that huge stage in Copenhagen last year, how much did you feel you were there as Conchita, as you, as an artist, and how much did you feel the pressure of Austria on your shoulders, at all, if at all?
Well, thanks for the question. No, I didn't feel any pressure. It was just actually a very selfish situation. And no, I really thought, and the whole competition, I have to be completely honest, I'm proud to be Austrian and I love my country, but I said, okay, but this is my moment. And this is just for me. These are my 3 minutes, and I worked so hard to get there. I'm sorry if I disappoint you, Austria, but that's my thing, you know.
Do we have another one here? Okay, so yes, would you like to pass the microphone along? Yeah. Do we have another for Conchita? Yes. Is it for you? No, fine. So we're going to look at plans for the future and ask you whether or not you think it's important to break with Eurovision. This was something that I was told by 2 members of ABBA. You have to embrace Eurovision, but you also have to know when to cut with Eurovision. Do you think about the future that one day you can be Conchita without Eurovision?
The question is if I ever want that people see it like that. You know, I'm a huge Eurovision fan, and you will never get rid of me. Because I really do enjoy it, you know. But on the other hand, what I say is the Eurovision win was the biggest milestone in my musical career so far.
So far.
Exactly, but I don't want this to be the only one, you know. So I don't feel like cutting between Eurovision and me because, you know, I just really enjoy it from the bottom of my heart. So why would this, I don't know, just because you're a Eurovision winner doesn't mean that you can have, you know, a career beside, you know, I really don't
Other things.
separate that.
So finally from me, would you tell us something from the year that that brought it all home, that you found yourself, I know that you were in the loo with an American actress, but what else from your year has happened that we can leave as a story from the winning Conchita year?
Oh, so many things, so many things, and each and every experience was just, I really wouldn't dare to rank them, you know, but I remember one specific phone call of my dad. I think it was 2 weeks after winning Eurovision, and I really was like in you know,
2009,
in a bubble. Like everything was like a dream. We were constantly in the plane and going from here to there, and my dad called me, and my parents, they have their own little hotel in Styria, and so they run their own business, so do I, and I know they're working so passionate. And he called me up and said, you know, I just wanted to say thank you. I don't have enough time because we are fully booked, and I just wanted to say thank you, and hung up. And I felt I was so happy because I know how it feels if you believe in something so much. And my parents believe in their little, you know, hotel. And if that is crowned with success, that's just overwhelming. And I felt so happy for them. I could hear him smiling all the way, like, go get another soup out of table 5. And you know, that's just so, that was a very, very beautiful moment, I have to say.
He's very proud of you.
Yes, yes.
And you of him.
I am, yeah.
Thank you. We've loved having you. We're not
Thank you
allowed
so
to
much.
keep asking anymore. Will you please give a huge thank you to Conchita Wurst?
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Lovely. See you again.
Thank you.
Thank you, Renee.
Goodbye.
Mind your step. Thank you, Renee. See you later. Lovely to see you again. Yes. And yes, yes.